I'm curious how much of this game I'm going to recall. I know it's Alexander's story, and I remember like little bits and pieces of it. I remember playing a xylophone that was a skeleton. And I remember
Long ago, in the castle of a kingdom called Daventry.
Alexander, here you are. Oh, you're still not thinking about Cosima, are you?
All right.
I suppose I am.
Son,
'Cause
it's
he already
been
knew her.
months. You've got to pull yourself together. After all, you only met her that once.
I know.
Have you discovered anything about the land of the Green Isles?
No. No one's even heard of it. It's like she's just vanished.
I wish I could help. Please try to think about something else, dear.
I'll try, Mother.
I certainly don't remember Valentines having lines before King's Quest VII. That's very exciting for me. I can only imagine how this cutscene would have like blown me away in 1992.
Alexander, I feel so alone. I don't know what to do. Alexander, I wish you were here. Alexander.
Cosima! Wait! Mother! Mother, come quick!
Alexander, what on earth? You're white as a ghost.
Mother, I saw Cosima. She was in the mirror.
In the mirror? The magic mirror?
Yes! And it showed me how to find her.
How?
The stars! I saw the stars outside her window. I can navigate by the stars.
Oh, Alexander, if you really go...
It will be all right, Mother. I promise.
Wow. This is impressive. Considering what we've seen before. Oh, he's got his own boat. Oh, right, he's a prince. Of course he's got his own boat. I've never gotten boats. I've always thought if I were super rich,
Prince Alexander sailed the known seas.
I'd never buy a boat.
Land ho! Land ho! Land ho!
His crew is pirates. Striped shirt, eye patch. They were like proper pirates.
As the ship nears the shore, day turns to night and the sea turns violent.
That sucks. Are we getting a subtitle? I'm afraid to click. I don't want to miss anything. I feel like it wants me to click. Ah, there we go. Written and designed by Roberta and Jane together. Oh, I didn't know Jane Jensen was a major player in this one. Chris Brayman. I haven't seen his name before, have I? Oh, she wrote all the text. I had no idea. Michael Hutchinson, okay, I feel like I'm going to skip that. Alexander awakens to find himself on an unfamiliar beach. 2 days to remember how he got there. Then he does remember the shipwreck, the sea. Just as he had seen his men safely into the lifeboats, a gigantic wave picked him up and tossed him overboard into the churning sea. That was the last he'd seen of his crew. Debris from the shipwreck is scattered along the shore, but of the lifeboats and his men, there is thankfully no trace. Okay, there's going to be something like shimmering on this beach, right? That I'm going to miss and not know about until I'm like 18,000 hours into the game. Because that's what happened to me the first time I played this. He can only hope and pray that the lifeboats survive the currents. Oh, it's right there. It's not that hard to see. Oh, this looks weird. Looks like they smooth things out up there a little bit. Royal insignia ring from the beach. Volume speed, detail, save, restore, etc. Play. A box has been partially buried under the sand. That sounds familiar to me as well. It's a coin. Maybe that's the thing that I couldn't find when I was young. No use for the ship debris. No taste for salt water. Rocks abound on this lush volcanic isle. The beach is covered with a fine-grained white sand. The island is covered with lush green plants. The remains of Alexander's sailing ship lie dashed upon the distant shore. Alexander searches for a way to reach the black-haired girl whose memory will not escape him. A rock. Let's go. Always stick your hand in every hole. Alexander examines the tree's hollow but finds nothing of interest. He won't climb it. Castle first. I'll find my rich brethren and see if they can help me. Oh yeah. I like this track. The little hut is empty. Yes, I could see that the little hut was empty. Oh, we're going to talk to the dogmen. There's definitely a version of this that has voice narrators as well. I thought that was true. I wonder why I don't. You would think that this is the GoodOldGames.com version. Alexander politely addresses the odd-looking guards at the castle doors, hoping to learn more about his predicament. Could you tell me what place this is and who lives in the castle? Castaway, a likely story. We haven't had any foreigners in this part since Alhazred arrived. Don't be so rude, Gruff. He is not asking for any secrets. You're standing in the Isle of the Crown, and this is the Isle of the Crown. What? You're standing on the Isle of the Crown, lad, and this is the Isle of the Crown. The royal family resides here, or rather what is left of the royal family. Yeah, everything should be voiced. I remember that. What am I missing? Save, restore, restart, quit, about, play, volume, speed, etc. Everything's here. Text, speech. There she is, both. Oh, that didn't do it. Let's try starting over. Shush. Bum, ba, ba. I don't know why I did that. I didn't know what this would do. Oh, it switched back. What if we just say speech? Huh. Well, that's weird. I have a theory. Oh, no, never mind. I didn't. I thought I had played with all this stuff, but I didn't play with it. So this is how it installed. Huh. That's disappointing. I really do want the speech on this if we're going to do it.
Alexander has no need to carry around large rocks.
I don't know what the difference was turning off that thing, but there we go. We got there.
Alexander pushes the plank to one side. A box has been partially buried under sand.
Yeah, this is way better.
Alexander takes the coin and leaves the ruined box where it is.
This guy's voice actually brings me back. He has a nice voice.
Alexander picks up his royal insignia ring from the beach.
All right, there we go. The beginning was voiced, and which just throws me off a little bit. But maybe they're rendered somehow differently. I don't know. Let's hear what these dogs sound like. Dun, dun, dun. My troubleshooting methodology is very much just like change something, see if it works.
Guards take their stance in front of the castle doors. They look quite fierce and have the
it's not necessary that you understand it.
Soldiers on formal duty.
I was really proud of myself today, though. My computer started making this horrible grinding noise yesterday, and I didn't know what it was, but I pinpointed where it was coming from.
Alexander politely addresses the odd-looking guards at the castle doors, hoping to learn more about his predicament.
Good day to you, guards. I was cast upon this island in a storm, and I'm a little confused about my location. Could you tell me what place this is and who lives in this castle?
Hey, what is that you say? A castaway? A likely story. We haven't had any foreigners in this part since Alhazred arrived.
Oh my god.
Don't be so rude, Gruff. He's not asking for any secrets. You're standing on the Isle of the Crown, lad, and this is the Castle of the Crown.
Oh, the Castle of the
royal
Crown.
family resides here.
Could not read that before.
What's left of the royal family?
See, this is why we need a voiceover.
The Isle of the Crown. But tell me, am I anywhere near the land of the Green Isles?
This is the land of the Green Isles. The Isle of the Crown is the main island, foolish boy.
Then Princess Cosima must live in this very castle.
Aye, the princess is indeed our treasured jewel to guard, and we consider it an honor.
Okay, so Yeah, I pinpointed it to like the cooling thing on the CPU was really hot, and I ordered a new cooling thing over the internet, had it delivered this morning, and it's this like big honking like mesh thing, and I got the other one pulled out, and I got that one installed, and I'm not a computer guy or a building stuff guy, so I was very proud of myself getting all that happening. And now my computer is like silent and nice and cool, and those fans are really quiet, and everything's beautiful, and we're here, and I'm proud of myself for having accomplished that. That's all I wanted to say.
Excuse me, guardsmen, guard dogs. I've been traveling for months to see Princess Cassima. I would like an audience, please.
I'm sorry, but the princess is not receiving visitors, particularly not strangers.
Why not?
I really must see the princess. Could I speak with someone in charge?
Who are you that I should bother Captain Saladin, huh?
Wait, who is that?
My name is Alexander. I am a prince of Daventry and a friend of the princess.
A prince, is it? I see. Yeah, and I am lord of this dusty path. Step aside. You'll not be getting into this castle without some proof of your claims.
Oh, I have that. I just picked it up off the...
Alexander's ring is made of the purest gold. Alexander decides to try his royal insignia ring on the guards. With all of his papers lost in the shipwreck, it is the only possible proof of his identity that he can think of.
Perhaps this ring will convince you of my identity. It is the royal insignia ring of Daventry.
Ha! I'm sure. Just let me take a look at that ring.
Well, I'm sorry, Your Highness. It's just that princes are so uncommon in these parts. Let me get Captain Saladin.
It worked! Game over. We've succeeded. Ooh, he's a fancy dog. Does he get a portrait?
The guard returns a moment later with a majestic-looking creature. Captain Saladin speaks with a voice that is gentle, but reflects a will of iron.
Prince Alexander
he does get a portrait.
Daventry, I presume. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country, but I'm sure Wazir Al-Hazred will want to meet you, if indeed you are a friend of the princess. Please follow me. Lord Al-Hazred, a visitor to see you. Prince Alexander of Daventry.
His freaky gold eyes.
What is it that you seek, Prince Alexander?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord, but I came to see Princess Cassima. Some months ago, my father, King Graham, saved my family and I from imprisonment under an evil wizard named Mordak.
The same wizard that kidnapped the princess?
Exactly. When my father rescued us, he also liberated Cassima and sent her home.
Then your father has my gratitude, and that of the entire kingdom. But I'm afraid I still fail to see the purpose of your visit.
Well, I came to make sure that Cassima arrived safely and to pay my respects. Before we parted, she gave me an invitation to visit.
I have no doubt she did exactly that at the time, Prince Alexander. However, things have greatly changed for Cassima since her ordeal in Mordak's castle. Cassima's parents both became ill and died while she was gone.
Hey.
Cassima is sequestered in mourning for them as befits a princess. She is not receiving visitors of any kind. Even if she were, I do not think your visit would be appropriate. You see, it is time for Cassima to take her responsibilities seriously. With her parents gone, she no longer has the luxury to be a carefree maiden. As was her parents' wish, Cassima and I are to be wed. We shall rule the kingdom together. I assure you, our marriage is all Cassima wants now. As a prince and a gentleman, it would be best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
I see. I suppose that I was mistaken. I thought for certain that Cosima... Well, I apologize.
A young man sees what he wishes to see. I'm sorry you've wasted your time traveling to the land of the Green Isles. May your journey home be swift.
Perhaps I will take the opportunity to look around your fair land while I'm here.
I would advise against that. The kingdom is rather, shall we say, inhospitable these days. But it is your neck. You may risk it if you please. Captain Saladin will escort you from the castle. Good day.
Yes, not in the slightest bit suspicious.
You have had your hearing with Vizier Alhazred. I trust you will respect his wishes and not return. I have been instructed not to let you into the castle again. Good day, my lord.
Captain Saladin whispers something to the guard dogs at the castle gate.
Uh-oh.
They nod with understanding.
Boo! I've seen this story before.
Alexander has a feeling they won't be letting him into the castle again.
Basically Jafar. Is this like right around when Aladdin came out? It probably must be. No, all the way. How do you... There we go. Can we climb?
The vines are too flimsy to support Alexander. The path is... The narrow path ends abruptly at a pile of boulders. Alexander feels his pockets...
No, not him.
Alexander has no need to carry around large rocks. The bushes are probably not hiding anything useful. Besides, they are too prickly to examine closely.
Oh yes, too prickly. I'm sure that's what he's concerned about, is pricking his finger on a bush. So we're stuck here. We have no way to get home. I remember there's also Jollo the Jester at the bookshop when you get to town, but there's only a single chance to talk to him as soon as the player sees him. Oh, okay. So we'll not F that up. Maybe we'll do that first. In fact, why don't we save before we do that? If we're going into town now. Jollo the Jester. That does sound super familiar. Okay, here we go. Save. Town. Go. Doom, doom. Pawn shop. Oh, the bookstore. Yeah, let's go in the bookstore.
An old beggar is peddling his wares in the village.
Oh,
He
the
offers
lamps.
A variety of lamps, all neatly lined up on a long pole.
Okay, we'll get a lamp in a minute.
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
Nothing, leave me alone.
Good day, sir.
The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander.
Good day, sir.
The mysterious...
Huh.
There's a small table near the door that bears a sign. The sign has undergone a number of changes. It once read 10 pence, but that was crossed out and replaced with 5 pence, then 1 pence, then free. The sign currently reads, "Take one, please."
Yes, ma'am. Let's see.
Alexander picks up the book from the small table.
Oh, yes, please, take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so, good sir.
Really? Thanks.
What is it?
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain
Table. Right, but what book is it? There we go.
Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers,
Divided into equal parts by the
third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles
Oh,
of
he goes on.
yeast lard.
Oh.
Phew, what an incredibly boring book. No wonder the bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly.
Could have just thrown it away. It's not the dark robe guy. Jalo's in blue and sits by the fire. It might be in the second entry. Okay, we will make sure that when we do see him, we don't screw it up.
There's a book entitled The
Changing Role of Court Entertainers.
Through the Ages on the small table in the
Jala's
reading
book.
area. It appears that some regular customer likes that book.
It's
A wooden chandelier with...
weird thing to infer from a book sitting there.
The shopkeeper doesn't look like he would...
Oh, no, we're not touching him. We're talking to him.
Good day, sir. I'm a stranger in this land. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
That is quite a question, young man.
Okay.
Who are you? And what would you have me tell you?
My name is Alexander. I know I am on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby.
You are indeed a stranger. Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the land beneath his feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown, because the royal family's castle is here. Besides
Put that one together
the
myself.
castle, we also have this village, and the docks over to the west. There are at least 3 other islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain.
The Isle of the Beast. The whole Beauty and the Beast story.
Of Wonder.
I like that part.
At least 3? Does no one know for certain?
This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists. I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here than anywhere else in the world.
That's quite a claim.
Claim, yes, but probably just local superstition. We who live here on the Isle of the Crown, at least, sleep well enough at night.
Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them?
Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel to their shores and learn about them firsthand. Meeting the leaders of each place would be helpful, naturally. Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands. There has been much political unrest, and it has been too dangerous to travel for years. Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days. And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle.
Thank you kindly, merchant, for all your good advice.
Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more.
You know what else is free is not buying anything from your store. So we're
How
going
much for that book on the counter, merchant?
It is a fine book, is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had. Poofed himself into an aardvark in the end, or so I heard. I never found the spells all that useful myself, but then I lead a boring life. I tell you what. If you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to exchange the spelled book for it.
You should probably just charge me money. I feel like it's easier to just charge people money for things.
Reason, Alexander feels compelled to avoid this hooded old man.
His eye glinted for a second. I saw that. I saw it. Steal the book.
Alexander rests his feet for a moment. Alexander picks up and leafs idly through a book called Well, that was refreshing.
Yes, all refreshed. Okay, so I suppose that's it here. Is this anything?
A plaque bearing a merchant crest hangs over the doorway. The bookshop owner must be proud of his credentials.
Dunzo. We're going to pop out and then right back in to see if that guy is there.
Good day again. How may I help you?
Okay, we might have to do some other stuff. Or, let's try one more time. Okay,
Good day.
shush.
Alexander can enter the building by using the shop's door.
Maybe after the pawn shop. Yeah, thank you for the advice, man. Yes, maybe after the pawn shop. We'll talk to the old guy too.
Good day.
Oh, I used to love this guy's voice. I feel like I remember that. Talk to me. Say something.
Good day, merchant. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I can tell you she is in a dark
Oh,
time.
yeah, his accent. I
Without
like
the
his
very
accent.
Communication between the islands has ground to a halt, and so nearly has my business. Why the long ages of peace have ended, and why the crown has not done something about it is beyond me. But then, I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only hope for better days.
Do you have politicians or do you just have a princess?
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
I see you have noticed my mechanical nightingale.
Oh, yeah.
She is made of plain tin, but she sings the sweetest song you can imagine, barely distinguishable from the real thing.
So this is something about his, like, P's and T's and the way it's recorded that appeals to me.
The flute is only made of plain wood, but its notes are fine and true. Ah, yes, the painter's brush. It was well used by one of the island's best painters. There's a lot of creativity in that brush, and its bristles are still in good condition. Have you an interest in tinderboxes?
Oh, yeah.
one is only
This is a game where I learned what a tinderbox
It holds
was.
a good supply of flint, a sturdy striking pad, and even a candle in case you find yourself with naught else to hold the flame.
I'm interested in that tinder box on the counter.
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value, worth only a copper or two. They are handy items nonetheless.
So is this where do I just have to, like, have one of them at any given moment?
Alexander is carrying
swap
a
them
copper
out?
coin. If Alexander wants to exchange one of his possessions for an item in the pawn shop, he'll have to arrange. The pawn shop is already filled with curious things. Alexander...
Right, I'm trying to do that.
I have
there
this
we go.
copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all?
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who is interested in foreign currency. The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the price of 1 copper. You may make your choice from there.
Alexander looks at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Okay, I have no idea what we want first because I don't remember how this game goes. But let's do. We can
That
always come back.
mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
I'll remember. Thank you.
You've made nothing, dude. That is not how you run a business.
Towering mightily over the other pawn shop curiosities, the stuffed bear makes an ostentatious display.
Is there anything else in here?
A
Pelvis.
tall skeleton lends an air of mystery to the shop. The pawn shop...
Oof. Okay.
Good day, peddler.
Hi.
Yes, sir. If you would like to get one of my fine new lamps,
His teeth are
I'll
freaky.
need an old lamp in trade.
Isn't it a rather bad business? Taking old lamps and giving new lamps in exchange?
Well, there's always a chance that I'll find a genie. If I had a genie, I'd be richer than a king. Besides, there's always a roaring business in antique luminaries.
He is an optimist, and I love him. Okay, so if we get an old lamp, we'll come back and give him the old lamp.
The mechanical nightingale is made of tin, painted dreary shades of brown to match the coloring of a real nightingale. A small key emerges from its back.
It's got big feet. Ah, there he is.
Day again. How may I help you?
You can leave me alone.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
I don't know how much I like
Excuse me
the
again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
portraits
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
in this rendering.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
Oh, I did this
I
already.
told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Okay, so we're not strangers because I am a prince.
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and...
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken. Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flit mice. You must be Prince Alexander. Cassima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
Why, by a ship now wrecked upon the sand. But you know Cassima? She truly spoke of me?
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again. It is said they died of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming. If we had only known.
Terrible indeed, poor thing. Everyone in the kingdom seems to despair with her these days. The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition.
Yeah, it is.
And not required, but the Wazir says she insisted out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are and how you know the princess.
I? Oh, pardon me. My name is Jallo. I am clown to the royal court, and have been since the marriage of Cassima's parents, King Calipham and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Cassima's birth. It would be hard to explain how long they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing, smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents, you mean?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the Wazir or his plans.
I don't know why people even have viziers these days. They're always evil.
The crown is court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty. I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Cassima's pet nightingale. I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion. Now I'm afraid I must hurry back to the castle. I'll try to return to the bookshop again later.
Thank you for speaking with me, Jallo. I hope we meet again soon.
Alright, so he wants the bird, and we have the mechanical bird. So hopefully I picked the right thing to start off from the pawn shop. There never seems to be a good vizier. I know! It's crazy. But I guess we need to get that close to power. It corrupts. So
the mechanical nightingale's hard tin body doesn't feel...
If we play this nightingale somewhere,
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and listens to its sweet, sunny tune.
Find Sing Sing, right? Okay, great. So let's...
Old lamps for new.
Oh, yes.
Old lamps for new.
Okay. Thank you. Save.
There's a young girl in the yard. The girl is dressed in a long, plain orange robe with a thick headdress. From the appearance of her clothes and from a skittish, fearful look about her, Alexander gets the strong impression that she is a servant, or even worse, a slave. The serving girl appears to be stealing a quiet moment tending the rose bushes.
Oh. Oh.
You lazy thing! Get back to work and stay away from those roses! I've told you 1,000,000 times, those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you! You've still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning! And get your veil back on! No one wants to look at your face!
Yes, stepmother.
Oh. She looked exhausted. So that's basically
Alexander
Cinderella.
has not been invited to pick the family's roses.
Screw the family.
Alexander has...
Fine.
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on private property unless he's been invited. Alexander can't reach the house's door.
Ugh, I can't believe we're deferring to that old bitch. Alright, we won't steal her roses. We'll come back here. Is she the one that... I don't remember how this story goes. I remember there's only 3 times you can give Sing Sing before it doesn't return. Uh-oh. So, like, unwinnable situation? Oh. Oh!
Hey, stranger, come join me. The water is wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island.
Okay, you're gonna kill me. I very specifically remember that I'm gonna die, because you have those glowy golden eyes.
Good day. I'm Alexander. What are you doing in the sea?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming. I mean, come join me. The water's wonderful. I can show you the way to the next island.
Totally the genie. Oh, right, he's a genie. Forgot what he was. No, leave me alone. Let me look at him.
The waters in this cove...
Not the water, him.
A young boy is happily swimming in the sea off the docks.
His dead eyes are made of gold. Oh, I missed whatever he said there. Well, screw you, goodbye. I'm not falling for it. I wouldn't want to go swimming with some kid anyway.
That's strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared. Oh well, perhaps he just dove under the water.
Yeah, maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, what do you want?
Alexander promised.
Excuse me. My name is Alexander. The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you used to run this ferry for the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
You say old Allie sent you? I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand. I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
Well, I guess it'd be all right if Allie sent you. Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside. What is it you wanted to talk about, young man?
There's such a weird array of accents on this island. What is this thing? Is this a rabbit's foot?
There's a rabbit's foot on the table. It seems...
Pull that one out of my brain.
On a little luck.
Steal it.
There's nothing of interest on that particular part of it.
Oh my god, then...
There's nothing...
I see you
there we
have
go.
a rabbit's foot. Has it brought you much luck?
As you can see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last.
Perhaps
Good
it will
thinking.
at that. Thank you.
Really appreciate all
I'm
your
a
bad
visitor
luck.
to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked?
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir
The islands are
Al-Hazred
feuding.
wanted the ferry closed till things settled down. Me, I don't think she'll ever see water again.
But why are the islands feuding?
You got me. Something about stolen property or some such thing. 'Tis a real shame. Things used to be so friendly.
Then this unrest is recent.
A few years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the ferry were repaired.
This old thing? This ferry's been out of water so long she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of seawater.
But there must be some way to get off this island.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic
map.
The owner of the pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander.
So weird to see a cartoon New Yorker say the word "tis."
Tell me more about the ferry.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen Ilaria and Princess Cosima themselves. There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go visiting to care for the needy and to keep up the friendly relations between the islands. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Cosima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset. But who could be spreading these lies, she asked the Queen, but the Queen had no answer.
All right, what else you got for me?
Do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Me? I'm out of a job. The job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks. But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old ferry is, or was, the only craft on the island.
Tell me more about Princess Cosima.
Ah, such a beautiful child, and so pure of heart.
Don't be weird about it, man.
Why, a contrary thought has never crossed her mind. Her mother was the same. The king and queen, they served the islands, not the other way around, always thinking about the people. Ah, they are sorely missed.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. A bit
crazy.
mind you.
Oh.
Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
What else can you tell?
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
What else can...
The inhabitants of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain are the most gorgeous creatures you'll ever see. If you ever get to see them, that is.
Do I remember them having wings?
The Castle of the Crown sure is a beauty. She's the finest palace ever built, I'll warrant.
What else can...
Some say that the land of the Green Isles is near the edge of the world, and that the deadly currents are a result of a magnetism that sucks life from this world to the next. Of course, that's just silly.
Oh, that's right. That's how we get to the Land of the Dead, or the Isle of the Dead.
Let's see. The Isle
Oh, we're done. We're looping. We're done. Is there anything else in here that stands out?
Alexander is sitting inside the ferry's cabin. The place displays the neatness of a seaman.
There are a few
the sparseness
frills.
of a bachelor.
Sunlight shines. I want to know what this picture is. Okay.
Alexander, a cabinet with a dry sink lines one wall of the cabin.
All right, let's get out of here.
Well,
Aw, shaking hands. Everyone's so nice.
Thanks for allowing me into your home.
Posh, not at all.
Nobody just...
It breaks the boredom, if you know what I mean.
Nobody who's talked to me has been crazy or spouted nonsense or asked me to do ridiculous tasks for them. I like it here.
The boards of the pier.
If this were a Nancy Drew game, I'd be repairing this fucking boat by myself, scrubbing the docks, restocking the bookshelves. All right, so what? Okay, now we've been basically everywhere. What do we have? What is that thing? Oh, that's the rabbit foot.
The rabbit's foot has long, soft fur.
Yeah, they made these icons really weird. I think I would have preferred the lower res versions. So, we've got the nightingale. Ooh. Do I remember this?
That would serve.
No?
Alexander winds the mechanic.
Okay, no, for some reason I thought it would make this woman come out and get excited, but I guess she doesn't.
Alexander doesn't want...
So, what's left to do? We've got... We're not stealing from him.
A grand old... Alexander doesn't... Alexander whines...
Take your time, dude. So this little yellow speck is nothing? Did we already try that?
Alexander has no...
Okay.
Alexander...
I want to say that the Mariner gives a map that you can click on to get to the other isles. Oh, I think you can dig in the sand there for some sort of object. Oh yeah, digging in the sand is a thing. And the Mariner given a map. What? That seems crazy that he would have that. It would totally put him out of business. I probably need something to dig with, I imagine, right?
The sand is... Alexander rubs the soft fur of the rabbit's foot and hopes for a little luck. There's no...
We'll come back here. We need... Yeah, the Mariner, I talked to the Mariner and gave him everything. Maybe if I identified myself, I never did that. What was at the pawn shop? The bird, the tinderbox. What are the other two things? I forget now.
Good day.
Oh, he's here.
Good day, sir.
The old man just glares at Alexander and does not reply. The pawn shop's counter is made...
Yeah, I don't need to know that. I just need to look at it, please.
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
What do we got? Oh, the brush and the flute. Yeah, those don't really help me, do they?
Might I trade for that flute on the counter?
Certainly. What do you wish to offer me in trade?
If Alexander wants...
Would you mind if...
Certainly not.
Alexander...
I'll take the flute.
Very good, sir. Enjoy the flute.
Thank you.
Is there anything in here? Oh, I forgot to check if there was anything in there that would dig.
Good day.
Hi. I don't see anything.
Alexander can't...
Okay. We're gonna try... Does he play the flute? Feels like whenever you pick up an instrument in these games, the protagonist is miraculously able to play it.
Alexander plays a lovely little tune on the flute.
Let's not exaggerate.
That. There's no reason to... The cargo bay is unlikely to hold anything of interest or have a very pleasant smell after months of dry docking. Alexander decides not to descend into the dark hole.
Aw. Alexander has no sense of adventure whatsoever.
Oh, it's you. Come on in.
Thanks. Yeah, it's just me.
How goes it, Alexander?
The old sea salt is a...
Okay, he doesn't want to do it, so...
What else can you tell me?
The Isle of the...
Okay, that's continuing to loop.
Would you be at all interested in this?
Nah, what need is a poor dry-docked ferryman for that?
So there's something he would be interested in, but let's have us identify
Would you
ourselves.
be interested in this?
No.
I don't need charity. I won't take nothing from no man till I get back in business and can earn my own keep.
Alright, good for you.
Would you be at all interested in this?
Nah, what need is a poor dry-docked ferryman for that?
Alexander doesn't want to take anything from the cabin unless the ferryman offers it to him. Alexander isn't in the mood for a nap. Besides, Alexander doesn't want to take the ferryman's lamps. He obviously has little enough to offer him.
Might just need to talk more with him. He was looping.
What else can you tell me?
The inhabitants of the island.
But let's try it again.
What else can you tell?
The castle of
the
the
Crown.
Sure
what else can you tell?
Some say that the land of the Green Isles is near the edge of the world. And that the...
Yeah,
what else can you...
he's just
Let's
looping.
see.
What else can...
The Isle of the Beast?
The stove...
Alright, maybe we have to come back with something, or after something
Alexander
triggers.
doesn't want to take it.
Well, thanks again for your hospitality.
Okay.
You're always welcome, Alexander. Come back anytime.
We also have other folks to talk to. We've learned stuff since talking to the book guy, for example. Maybe Jollibee will be around. Or not, what's his name? Jollo. Jollibee's the chicken place. I'm trying to remember how you get the magic map. I think you might need to talk more with the pawn shop owner. I kind of remember giving the ring to him, then trading back for the ring later. Ah, that's a fair point. I don't know what that just said. I missed it. Yeah, we gave him the copper and he made us take something cheap. We give him the ring. Maybe he'll let us take something nice.
How may I help you?
But we're here first. Let's just real quick give him a quick... What do you say?
How fare you, merchant?
Business could be better.
Okay, that's all you got, thanks. You're really a lot of help. Boom, 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 boom.
Good day.
Hi, you're still here. He doesn't want this boring book. I know he doesn't.
Would you be interested in trading for this book?
I am afraid not. Books are more my neighbor's line of work. After all, I would not want him selling curiosities.
It's a very considerate attitude to have. This is already yours.
Can you tell me, merchant, what the value of this ring might be?
By the sands of the sea, what a beauty! What fine gold and masterful artistry! This ring is quite valuable, sir. I would not feel right taking it in trade. None of the items on display in my humble store are even close to the value of this ring.
Truly? Well, it would be hard to part with it anyway, I suppose.
Okay. So...
Would you be interested in making a trade for this?
Maybe he hasn't come to the map yet?
Rabbit's foot. I do not believe I could use that.
Great. Let's just talk to you.
Excuse me, merchant. But
there we go.
You might have a magic map of the land of the Green Isles.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it.
I forgot that he gave us that
It was
lead.
quite a few years ago, you see.
Specifically to this guy.
The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
You remember there being something on the bookshelves in here? Okay, we can start clicking around as well. Now do you want my ring?
Would you be willing to take my family ring in exchange for the magic map?
Daventry, are you a king then?
No, that's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Well, Prince Alex, she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. There are more important things at stake now.
Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days.
Thanks.
If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can come back for your ring. I would hate to see it melted down for gold. Ah, and a warning about the map. It will only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you. You are very kind, and I'll remember about the map.
Oh, we got his interest.
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar. The old man stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop.
Huh. Hey. Seconds later in the castle. Cutscene.
Master! I followed Prince Alexander as you wished.
Oh, that's not the voice I expected.
Just abstained. Just reprieved. He just got a magic map. You fool! You've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that. Yes, Master. Now, what is this about a magic map? With the map, Prince Alexander could travel anywhere as quickly as I can. I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now. Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell them...
Alright, propaganda campaign. I want a mint.
Alexander takes a mint. The small green mint looks very tasty.
Are they, like, actually is it going to make me drunk?
Alexander eats the mint. Not bad.
Or does it only make the
A
genie
little
drunk?
stale, perhaps.
I seem to be okay.
Alexander takes a mint.
Alright, we got a mint, we got a flute. We have a map.
The magic map is made of thin leather and has lifelike drawings of the islands on its uneven surface.
Let's go somewhere.